Retirement is often painted as a golden era of freedom and leisure, but behind the glittering facade lie hidden dangers that many are not prepared for. In the quiet of the early morning hours or the hushed whispers of evening reflection, one can find that retirement is a crossroads filled with unexpected pitfalls. Today, I want to share a story that exposes these hidden dangers and reveals the challenges that lurk beneath the surface of retirement life. I remember when I first met Linda, a former corporate executive who had just stepped into retirement with dreams of traveling the world and spending endless days in blissful leisure. Her eyes sparkled with hope as she recounted her plans, but beneath that sparkle was an undercurrent of anxiety that she couldn't quite shake off. Linda's story is not uncommon. It echoes the experiences of countless retirees who find that the transition from a structured work life to the freedom of retirement is fraught with unforeseen obstacles. The first danger that many retirees face is the silent threat of financial instability. After decades of earning a steady income, the sudden shift to a fixed pension or retirement savings can create a sense of vulnerability. Linda had meticulously saved for retirement, yet she quickly discovered that inflation, unexpected medical expenses, and the rising cost of living were eroding her nest egg faster than she had anticipated. Many retirees do not realize that their finances, once robust, might begin to fray without a steady paycheck. This can lead to difficult decisions about cutting back on lifestyle, selling assets, or even delaying the retirement they had so eagerly awaited. The realization that every dollar now carries more weight than ever before can be a jarring wake-up call, shattering the illusion that retirement is merely a long-awaited vacation. Alongside financial worries, another hidden danger in retirement is the erosion of social connections and the creeping loneliness that can settle in. For decades, the workplace provided a built-in community, a network of colleagues, mentors, and even rivals with whom one shared daily interactions. Suddenly, when that structure is removed, many retirees find themselves adrift in a sea of isolation. Linda began to notice that her days, once filled with lively meetings and collaborative projects, were now marked by long hours of solitude. The lack of daily social interactions can lead to feelings of depression and anxiety, which, in turn, can negatively impact physical health. It is not just about missing the camaraderie of colleagues. It is about the loss of purpose and identity that work often provides. Without deliberate effort to cultivate new relationships and engage in community activities, retirement can become a lonely, isolating experience that few anticipate when they hang up their work boots. Another peril that remains largely unspoken is the loss of structure and purpose that retirement can bring. Many people derive a significant part of their identity from their careers. The roles they played, the challenges they overcame, and the goals they pursued all contributed to a sense of self-worth and accomplishment. Linda had always been known as a leader in her field, a problem solver who could steer her company through turbulent times. With retirement, she suddenly found herself wondering, who am I without my title and my work? This identity crisis can be one of the most damaging aspects of retirement, as the lack of a clear purpose can lead to mental stagnation and a decline in overall well-being. Retirees may struggle to fill the void left by years of structured activity, and without proactive measures such as volunteering, part-time work, or pursuing new passions, the risk of losing one's sense of identity becomes all too real. Health, both mental and physical, also emerges as a subtle yet formidable danger in the retirement years. As people age, they naturally become more vulnerable to a variety of health issues. However, many retirees are unprepared for the extent to which their health can deteriorate unexpectedly. Linda had always considered herself healthy, yet she found that retirement brought with it the reality of new aches, a slowing metabolism, and the stress of managing chronic conditions. The stress of financial worries and the loneliness of isolation can exacerbate these health issues, creating a vicious cycle where physical decline feeds into mental anguish and vice versa. What is often overlooked is that retirement, a period expected to be filled with relaxation, can ironically become a time of increasing health complications if proactive measures are not taken to maintain a balanced lifestyle. Furthermore, retirement can sometimes bring about an unexpected strain on relationships. The dynamic between spouses, siblings, and friends can shift dramatically once both partners retire. Linda and her husband, who had previously enjoyed a harmonious balance between work and home life, began to experience friction as they were forced to confront each other's habits and quirks around the clock. The absence of daily routines and the lack of external social interactions can intensify small issues, leading to conflicts that were once easily managed within the structured environment of a workplace. Retirement can amplify underlying tensions and create new challenges in maintaining healthy, supportive relationships. Without the external distractions and the structure that once provided a buffer, couples and families must learn to navigate these changes with patience, empathy, and a willingness to adapt to a new normal. One often underestimated danger is the risk of cognitive decline, which can be subtly accelerated by the lack of mental stimulation in retirement. For many, the daily challenges of problem-solving and strategic thinking at work serve as a form of mental exercise. Once those challenges vanish, retirees might find their cognitive skills beginning to wane without deliberate effort to keep their minds active. Linda, who had always prided herself on her sharp intellect, found that without the mental rigor of her previous job, she began to notice a slower pace of thought and occasional memory lapses. It is crucial for retirees to engage in activities that challenge their minds, such as puzzles, learning new skills, or even engaging in meaningful conversations. Failure to do so can leave the mind vulnerable to the gradual decline that accompanies aging, turning what should be a vibrant period of life into one of mental lethargy. Another subtle, yet significant danger is the potential for overdependence on technology in the digital world. In today's interconnected age, many retirees turn to social media, online shopping, and virtual communication as a way to fill the void left by a bustling career. However, this digital embrace can come at a cost. The excessive use of technology may lead to a detachment from the tangible world, reducing the quality of in-person interactions and real-world experiences. Linda began to notice that the more she engaged online, the more isolated she felt from the physical communities around her. The convenience of digital connections cannot replace the warmth and authenticity of face-to-face interactions. As retirees become increasingly reliant on technology, they risk losing the depth of genuine human connection, which can further contribute to feelings of isolation and depression. Perhaps one of the most disconcerting dangers of retirement is the loss of a sense of urgency. In the workforce, deadlines, targets, and daily tasks provide a rhythm to life that propels people forward. Retirement, with its seemingly endless expanse of free time, can sometimes lead to complacency and a decline in motivation. Linda found that without the constant push to achieve something new, days began to blur into one another, and her once sharp focus dulled. The absence of goals can lead to a stagnation that affects not only personal growth, but also overall happiness. Setting new challenges and maintaining a proactive approach to life is essential in combating the inertia that can settle in during retirement. Without this drive, retirees risk slipping into a routine that, while comfortable, may ultimately be unfulfilling. As I share Linda's story and these hidden dangers, it is important to remember that awareness is the first step toward prevention. Retirement is not inherently dangerous. It is a phase of life that, with careful planning and mindful living, can be as enriching as it is restful. Financial planning should extend beyond mere savings and investments. It must also encompass the unpredictable costs of healthcare and daily living. Social networks need to be nurtured and expanded to combat loneliness and provide a sense of community. Purpose, identity, and mental stimulation must be actively pursued through new hobbies, volunteer work, or even part-time employment. Moreover, relationships must be redefined and strengthened in ways that acknowledge the changes retirement brings. Embracing technology is not wrong, but it should complement rather than replace real-world interactions. And most importantly, retirees should strive to set new goals and challenges that keep the mind and body engaged. Linda eventually found that by joining local community groups and signing up for classes that piqued her interest, she could recapture the sense of purpose that had eluded her. Her story serves as a reminder that the hidden dangers of retirement are not insurmountable obstacles, but rather signals calling for a more proactive, balanced approach to this life stage. In closing, while retirement is often depicted as a serene escape from the rigors of daily work life, it is crucial to be aware of the hidden dangers that lie in wait. From financial instability and social isolation to the erosion of purpose and cognitive decline, the retirement journey is layered with challenges that require both foresight and action. By recognizing these dangers and preparing accordingly, retirees can transform potential pitfalls into opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Let Linda's experience be a beacon of insight for anyone preparing to embark on or already navigating the complex landscape of retirement. With awareness, planning, and the courage to embrace change, retirement can truly become a rewarding new chapter rather than a minefield of hidden hazards. Every challenge we face in retirement is a chance to learn and adapt. The stories of those like Linda remind us that while the golden years may come with unexpected dangers, they also offer a canvas on which we can paint new dreams and forge fresh paths. It is in acknowledging these realities and taking deliberate steps to counteract them that we find the true essence of a fulfilling retirement. Embrace the journey with eyes wide open, for it is only when we are prepared for both the light and the shadows that we can truly enjoy the richness of life after work. If you gained insight from this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.